Hello, welcome back to Marcel Soaps. My name is Marcel, and this is a steampunk inspired soap making video. So I prepared the MP soap embeds that will go on top of the soap. I've got this steampunk themed mold a while ago. I've got two of them actually. This one has smaller cavities and the other one has slightly larger cavities. It's good to have molds with different sizes of cavities, so you can decorate the larger areas first and then fill the empty spots with small embeds. So what is steampunk? You may have seen this retro-futuristic theme from movies and video games. Its aesthetic is inspired by the fashions of the Victorian era in England, like 19th century. Steampunk is like imaginary alternate history where the technology develops based on a steam engine, not electricity. So it features lots of steamers, cogs, and gears. I have always wanted to make some soap with a steampunk theme, but at the same time, I hesitated to make one because I knew that it would take lots of time and effort to make a good looking bar of soap. But finally, here I am making one. After then, I made the base soap part. I've already mixed the oils, and the ingredients are pretty much the same. I put the ingredients in the description box, so please check it if you want. I added lye water and also the sodium lactate. Sodium lactate helps soap firm better. I added fragrance oil from Nurture Soaps. I love using their products because they mainly make lots of fragrance oils and color pigments specifically for soap making. Also, I added activated charcoal and mixed them thoroughly. This time I used a different mold. If you have watched some of my videos, you know that I usually use a slab mold. My soap is usually thin, so after pouring the thin layer of the soap into the mold, I decorate the top. But this time I wanted to make soap with some height, so I can also decorate the side of the soap. And here I started decorating the soap. I already drew some lines on the surface, so it would look like it is covered with metal plates. And I placed all the embellishments randomly. I also decided to make some pipes. I used a small piece of soap dough and an extruder. As you see, the soap dough curls as it comes out from the extruder. But it's normal. You can always fix it after taking out. Since the surface is still soft, it was very easy to place those pipes on the soap. All I had to do was bending each end and placing it on the top. And it really gave a nice look. I was very happy and thought, okay, this is going great. After 48 hours, I took the soap out of the mold. And as you see, there is some soda ash again. Maybe it's because I poured the soap at thin trays. Anyway, I cut the soap into 4 pieces. The sizes were not exactly the same, but it was okay. I didn't really focus on the size of the soap, but wanted to make sure that all the cocks and ears were not cut. Also, I carved the side of the soap, and it also gave the effect of metal plates randomly placed on the surface. After the soap is already hard enough, I used MP soap to glue the soap embeds. They work really fine. But I think I had to microwave the ampi soap like every 5 minutes. And I didn't forget to add more pipes. And here is coloring. I wanted to get rid of the soda ash, so I steamed the soup just a little bit before coloring the soap. Because there were ampi soap embeds, I didn't want to melt them and ruin the shape. And because the surface was wet from the steamer, applying the mica was so easy and it stayed on the surface right away. I didn't have to apply too much mica, and I think it really looked like it has rusted. I was so happy while painting it. So here is the final look of the soap. I think the only problem is that the soap doesn't look like soap anymore. I'll not want to wash my hands with this. I haven't made lots of soaps like other soap makers, but definitely this time I found that there's no limit in soap making. Honestly, it took lots of fails to make this soap. Before making this one, I had some attempts and fails. But I love the process of making the soap, and I really like how it turned out. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe to the channel to see more soaps like this. I make lots of soaps with beautiful designs and interesting designs like this one. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time with more soaps. Bye.